Microsoft just dropped the biggest patch day in history. Spanish cops busted a €140 million fraud ring, and your Wi-Fi might be quietly betraying you. Buckle up. Microsoft's July Patch Tuesday is an absolute monster. 622 vulnerabilities patched in a single drop, tripling June's previous record. 2 of those flaws are 0 days, already being actively exploited, meaning attackers had a head start. If you haven't patched yet, you're already behind. To underscore the urgency, those 2 0 days were being weaponized in the wild before Microsoft could ship a fix. That's the worst-case scenario for defenders. Attackers knew about the holes first. Prioritize these patches above everything else on your to-do list today. Spanish police dismantled a sophisticated cyber fraud operation that raked in an estimated €140 million from victims. 4 suspects were arrested in the operation, which targeted individuals and organizations across Europe. It's a significant win for law enforcement against organized cybercrime. The U.S. Treasury has sanctioned a VPN provider and a CRYPTOR seller whose tools were directly linked to billions of dollars in ransomware damages. These services gave ransomware gangs the anonymity and obfuscation they needed to operate at scale. Cutting off the infrastructure is as important as catching the hackers themselves. The U.S. Department of Justice unsealed an indictment against the alleged operators of a Russian bulletproof hosting service, a type of infrastructure that lets cybercriminals operate with near-total impunity. Bulletproof hosts are the dark web's landlords. They knowingly shelter malware, fraud, and ransomware operations. This indictment signals continued pressure on the criminal ecosystem's backbone. Researchers have identified security flaws in 6 GHz Wi-Fi implementations that could be exploited to disrupt critical infrastructure and industrial systems. The newer Wi-Fi band was supposed to be faster and more secure, but these findings suggest the attack surface expanded along with the speed. Organizations running operational technology on wireless networks should pay close attention. Intel 471 published a detailed threat hunting case study on Scattered Spider, the social engineering powerhouse behind some of the most damaging breaches of recent years. The report breaks down their tactics, techniques, and procedures in actionable detail for defenders. If your organization hasn't built detections around this group's playbook, this is your homework assignment. Telegram's t.me short-link domain was placed on SERVERHOLD status by its domain registry, taking millions of shared links offline globally. SERVERHOLD is a serious registry-level action that effectively disables a domain without deleting it. The outage highlights how dependent major platforms are on domain infrastructure that sits outside their direct control. SYNOPSYS says it has found no evidence of a data breach following claims that it was compromised in connection with a BOSCH hack. The company conducted an investigation and came up empty, though the claims themselves haven't been fully explained away. In cybersecurity, absence of evidence isn't always evidence of absence. Watch this one. The SANS Internet Storm Center didn't mince words, labeling Microsoft's July 2026 Patch Tuesday the AI apocalypse, given the sheer scale of vulnerabilities disclosed. The volume reflects how rapidly expanding AI-integrated attack surfaces are multiplying the number of potential flaws. It's a stark reminder that more features almost always means more risk. That's your daily cybersecurity briefing. Patch everything, trust no one, and stay sharp. Subscribe for tomorrow's digest and check My IP to see what the internet knows about you right now.